just begun. See the lights, the nights are gonna glow. Buckle up, it's time to steal the show. Diving through the blue from the cockpit view. It's all for you. Jets are lining up. The quiz begins. Fuel the mind. The prize is what you win. Streaming live. We're diving through the blue from the cockpit view. It's all for you. Jets are lining up. The quiz begins. Fuel the mind. Prize is what you win. Welcome into the departure lounge. Flying high, the love will never drown. Christmas jet and battle of the livery. Tune in now to soak up all the scenery. Welcome into the departure lounge. Flying high, the love will never drown. Christmas jet and battle of the lead. Tune in now to soak up all the scenery. Turbines humming, games we navigate. Every answer pushes past the gate. Colors bursting, liveries collide. Compete with style, let your spirit guide. From runway lights to the quizzes bright. Every moment here just feels so right. Altitude climb, enjoy the ride. Wings spread wide, we'll be your guide. Welcome into the departure lounge. Flying high, the love will never drown. Christmas jet and battle of the livery. Tune in now to soak up all the scenery. Welcome into the departure lounge. Flying high, the love will never drown. Christmas jet and battle of the lead. Tune in now to soak up all the scenery.
Fuck me, am I not prepared for this? A huge thank you to our channel member ATC Swede. I have not stopped. I'm telling you, have not stopped. Couple of things I've not done yet. Two seconds. Nearly there. Cracking. Right, there you go. Welcome along. I am about the furthest from prepared. Jesus wept. Welcome along, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. Oh no, we're good. Welcome along then, ladies and gentlemen, to oh Jesus, I've not even set that up yet either. Bollocks. Welcome to your Tuesday flight night, where everything's gone fucking wrong. So I sat here with I thought I had plenty of time. So just sitting here, just like doing my own thing. And I was like, okay, I'll load the sim up now, I'll be fine. only to find out I didn't have the tap livery for the 330neo. So I had to come out the sim, re-download it, and then load the sim up again, which seemed to have took about 5 years. Fucking honestly. What could have gone wrong has gone wrong. I will remember to keep pausing the music this time. Yes, indeed. We are on board this evening. The A330neo from TAP Portugal. This is requested, so we are doing this one this evening. We are at Lisbon, a very clear, very well, slightly clear. It's decent weather today, anyway. Lisbon, and we're heading over to Mama's favourite airport in the whole world. We are off to Madeira for the first time in a long time, and the first time in a wide body. Unless someone wants to correct me, I don't think we've done it in a wide body before. Now, according to the sim, flight time tonight is an hour. Sim brief has it down at an hour and a half. It's somewhere in between. So it is a short flight, sort of. But we'll get there, one way or another. So let's say hello to those that are in the chat, starting off with Wilson, who says, hopefully you have your brain today, Tom, and it is not on an island somewhere. No, it's definitely on an island somewhere. Only sure if you can land it first time, says Gemma. Very true, very true. We will see. Evening to you both. Hope you're doing well, Gemma and Wilson. Carl, evening to you. Says, what a song. It's a great little throwback, right? Bernice Thompson, evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Anybody else lurking in the background? Hi, hello, hello. Chaotic. Absolutely chaotic. Our diversion airport, if we need it, is Tenerife North. And I think the less said about Tenerife, the fucking better. So, Alejandro is with us this evening. Shall we quickly say hello to Alejandro? Let's say hello to Alejandro. Hopefully he should be on with us. Alejandro, good evening. How are you?
Good evening, Captain Tom. I'm doing fantastic, thank you. Ready to spread some good vibes and make sure our passengers have a wonderful flight. How about you?
Yeah, no shit. Fuck me. Wow. Great to hear you're in great spirits. That frightened the life out of me then. Doing well. Looking forward to this one. Should be a fun one. I hope you're ready. Jesus wept.
Hola, Captain Tom. Alejandro El Hombros y Paellas y Haciendas, García de la Torre y Pérez del Campo Rodríguez de Arrieta Alcalde Municipal here, ready and excited for this flight. It's always a pleasure to bring some Spanish sunshine and smiles to our passengers. Let's make it a memorable one, eh?
Not as memorable as your name. Jesus. He's known as Dave for short. Right, the one with no name, hello to you. I'll start using your proper name shortly. But yeah, hello to you. Hope you're doing well. Darren Graham, hope you're doing well as well. Welcome to you. Chaotic evening. Right. Let's get our aircraft prepared. This is the updated version of the Headwind A330neo. Excellent. We've got power, which is what we like. Turn the power, sort of brightness up, which is good. Systems on. So I hope everyone is well. Oh, I'll tell you, it's been bloody chaotic. Chaos has ensued today. Cool. There we go. Happy days. Right, I hope everyone is well. My real name, or no, definitely your real name. I'm not, I'm not using that in the chat. No way. Right, seatbelt signs can go on just as a prompt. No one can light up a fat one tonight, so that's all good. APU starter switch can go on. And there we go, beautiful. APU bleed on. That's the wing light. We want the nav and logo light, which are now on. And then just at the top here, might not be able to see that as the ADAS. Fuel pumps. Smashing stuff. So there we go. So we can turn up the display brightness, which is all good. We'll get a turn up these screens as well, just so we can see the screens. We'll turn up the eCams. You got the hydraulics on. Yes, the hydraulics are on. Thanks. You can't do it on this aeroplane because they're automatic. Not having a mistake. Not having the same sort of issue as yesterday. Thank you. Alright, 3 lots of stairs in place. Right, we've had 2 songs. And pause because the algorithm. Happy days. Right. 3 lots of stairs. Let's get some passengers.
Boarding requested.
Don't need catering tonight because it's a short flight.
Do you want to board crew? Crew bus is coming.
We're going to be aligning in, what's that, 7 minutes. We got 7 minutes though. Need drinks and snacks though. We've already bought those on board. Me and Alejandro went to the co-op before we came onto the flight, so we're ready to go. Did they not tell you it was bring your own drinks? BYOB, bring your own beer. No, we went to the co-op. We've got got what we needed for the flight, so we're all good.
Crew boarding starting.
Oh? Do you know? Oh? Do you know? Every day's a school day. I did not know that. I have been looking for months and months and months for that thing to do. And I found it. That cuts out so much of my problems. Right, we're good. Wow, I didn't think I could find it, but I found it, and that was this evening. Beautiful. Right, 02 for our departure today. Get the tunes back on in a minute. It is throwback today. Carl says co-op. Is that all lost passengers are worth? Be lucky I went to the co-op. I could have gone to the bargain bin down at Tesco. So, where the equivalent of co-op's finest is. Me and Alejandro have splashed out for you lot, so feel privileged.
Your passenger is coming.
Right, Madeira, we are going in on the 05s today, which is great news, great success. If they were going in on 23s, it would have been problematic, but we're not. We're going on the 05s, which is the one that we wanted, because this is the tricky approach. Now I can't remember which one I clicked. I want to say Zulu, and it is the Raku 1 Papa arrival into Madeira. Beautiful stuff. I would have been pretty annoyed if we were given the 2 3s. I would not have been pleased. Yep, cool. Right, that's that done.
Passengers boarding starting.
So flight plan is there. Happy days. That makes life so much easier. Oh my god. Right, we gotta put this in ourselves. We do have a tablet So we'll get that. No import possible due to boarding or refuel in progress. Oh. 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 Oh dear. There's only one thing for it. We might need to start again. Not with the sim. Just need to restart. Eh? Well, turns out we didn't need to restart anyway. Bugger that. Right, don't matter. Oh, that's annoying. That was my fault. Oh no, we're all good. Okay. We're all good. It's fine. Right, let's go ahead again. Stairs. Ground force. Always reminds me of the TV show. Boarding. So there you go. Roughly. I don't think it's 2 hours really. It's less than that. So we've got our. We're going to indicate the fuel here. Fuel today 15,102 kilos, so we're actually quite close there. Oh my gosh, I can use my keyboard. There we go, we're going to put an extra 100 on just to make sure. Bollocks. Click the wrong one.
Boarding requested.
And then let's refuel that. So we've got fuel on board, we've got the right amount of fuel.
Do you want to board crew?
Board crew. So we are actually quite light today, which isn't too bad. Our payload. We'll have a look in a second. We are supposed to have 436 passengers. I don't think so. Darren Starling, hello to you. Hope you're doing well. So let me know how your day was. How was it? How did you get on today? Was it an easy day? Was it a busy day? Was it a stressful day? Whatever you did. Was it work, school, etc., etc.? What did you get up to? Almost halfway through the working week already.
Crew boarding starting.
Gemma says busy in the office today, but called to B&M on the way home. And finally got one of the Terry's chocolate orange eggs. And you did say it was amazing. So that gives me more incentive to buy them. By the way, I'll come on to this in a second. Lewis, evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. I'm in and out today having pancakes. I didn't realise you were that excited about pancakes. However, having pancakes is also one of the reasons why I was late. Carl says it's been a busy day. Was out all day at appointments. Was glad to get home and have some pancakes. Beautiful. Yes, happy pancake day. It just seems weird doing it in March. Do you know what I mean? It's strange. Strange doing it in March. Very weird. Can I just point out as well? I noticed this as I was in Waitrose today, picking up bits and bobs for my pancakes. Since when did a pack of 10 cream eggs suddenly become a pack of 8? And why would they need to? Why would they feel the need to change to charge £6 for 8 cream eggs in a box? When did that happen? £6 for a box of 8. Gemma, it could be like that all over. I have no idea. But like, I think my main gripe is why they've taken a box of 10. Absolutely fine. Share them around, etc. If you wanted to. Not me. Box of 10. Then turn them into a box of 8. What's the point?
Passengers boarding
It's a
started.
fucking rip-off. Absolute rip-off. David, evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Carl says it's been like that from when they came out for Easter, and if you notice, they have got smaller again. This country's in the mud. I'm telling you. Cost of living gone mad. Right, just trying to see how many passengers we have here. There we go, passengers are boarding. 221, just as I thought. There we go, it's 221. So we can load this immediately.
Boarding completed.
Okay, so the aircraft is now representing the weight of what we need. Um, 221 is fine. So we got 151.6. In there, so we'll go 151.6.
Ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, on behalf of myself, your captain, the first officer, and cabin crew, I'd like to take this time to welcome you aboard our flight. We're just wrapping up some paperwork.
24.1.
Final numbers from the ground crew, then we'll be on our way. Flight attendants will be coming through the cabin shortly with a very important safety briefing. We do ask that you give them your full, undivided attention as they review
Excellent.
the operations of this Airbus aircraft.
15.2.
We do appreciate your business having you aboard this flight. If there's anything we do to make
Beautiful.
this flight any more enjoyable, please don't hesitate to ask.
There we go.
Welcome aboard.
Beautiful. It's the cost of batter crisis. Gemma says I have some croissant pastry in the fridge. To make the cream egg croissant things again. Oh, that'd be great. I remember you made those. Was it last year you made those? They looked amazing. Lewis says, what's everyone's pancake topping of choice? Lewis says he's got a choice of sugar and lemon, Nutella or golden syrup. Gemma's gone gravy. I said this to my I said this to someone today and they looked at me like I'd basically like kicked their dog in the face. I was like, yeah, no, I know someone that I was like, no, I know someone that has gravy on their pancakes. They're like, what? Oh dear. Nutella and strawberries, and Gemma, they sound divine, says the one with no name. I will use the name in a sec. Just, your name is too long to read. Just keep it, shorten it. Lee class, evening to you. All hail the Lee class, evening to you. Hope you're doing well. We've got 48 passengers on board. Shouldn't take too long to get over to Madeira tonight. Okay, pausing every two songs. I'm having to pause. Right, let's check in and see if we can get some clearance here. Hopefully, we should be. Yep, happy days. Let's go. Lisbon clearance. Good evening, Portugal. 1689 is type Airbus A330-900. Requesting a quick radio check.
Air Portugal 1689, Lisbon clearance, roger, readability 5.
Magic, that's what we like. Oh, that reminds me. I need to send.
Information Mike is current, clear to Darwin via the RV1 November departure, then as filed. Departure runway 02, initial climb altitude 6,000 feet, departure on 125.13, SWAC 1446, Air Portugal 559.
Air Portugal 559er, read back correct. Ground is on 121.75. 5 safe flight, sir.
It is on 121.755, Air Portugal 559.
Cool. Happy days. Davis says Queen Meg croissants, there may be some truth in the idea that the UK's health is getting worse.
Then as filed, departure runway 20, initial climb altitude 5,000.
Is that too loud?
Departure on 125.13, SWAC
Or we good?
5442, Air Portugal 559.
Yeah, some of them are a little bit loud, so apologies if it bursts your eardrums. It's certainly not my intention. I can turn it down a little bit. Should be able to hear Alejandro, so we should be okay.
Passengers bus is coming.
There we go. So it's on 100% at the moment. I've turned it down to 90%. Might help us out a little bit. What did he say? God knows. Who knows? Who knows? Alright, while we're waiting for boarding, time to get moving. It's a throwback, right? Throwback Tuesday.
Air Portugal 559, request IFR clearance to Frankfurt.
I'll have your clearance in just a second.
Information Papa is current, clear to Frankfurt via the AXCD1 Sierra departure, then as filed, departure runway 20, initial climb to 5,000 feet, departure on 125.13, SWAC 6272, Air Portugal 559.
Delivery, good morning, Lufthansa 35 Tango, stand 505. We have information November requesting IFR clearance to Munich.
Cuz was wondering if we will get any on-board emergencies tonight. We will see. We've not had one for a while. That's what frightens me. YouTube ain't going to stop us having a good time tonight. So hope everyone is well. A reminder, no stream tomorrow. Lisa's all good, thanks. How are you, Tom?
Copy IFR to London Heathrow.
Yeah, doing well. In very good spirits.
Lisbon clearance, Speedbird 529 with information hotel, ready to copy IFR to London Heathrow. I'll have your clearance in just a second.
We'll need to do that ourselves in a minute. We'll wait for this clearance to come through.
London Heathrow by the 1 November departure, then as filed, departure runway 02, initial climb to 5,000 feet, departure 119.105, squawk 6343, Speedbird 529.
We'll need to request clearance shortly and we'll do that in a minute. So yeah, no stream tomorrow, so you get a night off. Gives me an opportunity to have a look at a few things. I'm going to try and rejig. I'm going to try and rejig a few things for the channel. John Brown, very good evening to you. Says I did this flight in the same plane a few days ago. Tough landing in a plane that big. Well, if ever you needed the confidence, there it is. But good evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, rejig. Just a few things that I'm sort of looking into. Now that it's just me, I'll try and bring some of the content, or some different content as well, which we will be doing. But I don't mind. Hold on.
To Madeira via the Albion 1X departure, then
Hold on.
departure runway 02, initial climb 5000, departure on 125,
Hold on.
decimal 13, SWAC 4522, Air Portugal 559.
Prepare yourselves.
Air Portugal 559er, read back correct. Contact ground on 121.755.
Contact ground on 121.755, Air Portugal 559.
Newport County 1, Gillingham nil.
559 at gate 11.
Go on.
To request IFR clearance to Brussels.
Up the Newport. We like it. Up the Newport. There we go. Hashtag up the Newport. Okay, go on, lads. Not Newport fans, just fucking hate Gillingham. I would rather be happy seeing Gillingham get relegated this season. And it could happen. Right, let's get some clearance because we're nearly done with boarding.
Passengers bus is coming.
Lisbon clearance. Air Portugal 1689 requesting IFR clearance. Ready to copy to Madeira, Funchal. One of the two. They'll call it Funchal or Madeira.
Give me 1 second for that clearance.
The next time I'm with you is on Thursday.
Air Portugal 1689, information Tango is current, clear to Madeira. After departure, fly radar vectors to speed shell, then as filed. Departure runway 02, initial climb to 4,000 feet. Departure on 125.13, squawk 4754.
Yep. I maintain my statement from earlier. I would be no good at that sim. One, I didn't really listen to what he was saying. Two, not a clue. Not a clue. That's why I'm quite glad I've got it written down. Clear to Madeira as filed. After departure, fly radar vectors to ESP. Departure runway 02. Initial climb to 4,000. Departure on 125.13. Squawk 4754. Tap. Air Portugal 1689. I'd be no good at it.
Air Portugal 1689, read back correct. Ground will be on 121.755.
I just phased out completely. Alright, 2 songs. Now time to pause. I'm not taking any chances tonight. YouTube can go do one.
Captain Tom, boarding has commenced, and the first passengers are now aboard the plane. We're all set to make this a fantastic flight.
7603 with November on board. Requesting IFR clearance.
He's a little bit slow. Not his fault.
ID 1 November departure out of runway 02. Initial climb is 5000 and squawk 2655 during 7603.
Eurowing 7603, read back correct. Contact ground on 121.755.
Ground on 121.755, Eurowing 7603.
There's the transponder. So we need to put into our transponder here. We need to clear it and go for 7500. No, don't put that. No. Not allowed to simulate that on here. I've already put it. It's in my head. Don't do that. 4754. Yeah, they will recognise if you squawk 7500 and try to simulate a hijacking. They will do you for it. And you will get banned. Throwback Tuesday. Throwing it back with some old school tunage.
As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left. Cause I've been blasting and laughing so long that even my mama thinks that my mind is gone. But I ain't never crossed a man that didn't deserve it. Me be treated like a punk, you know that's unheard of. You better watch how you're talking and where you're walking, or you and your homies might be lying to chalk. I really hate the trip, but I gotta know. As they grow, I see myself in the pistol smoke.
I've also got a bit of a cheeky oh well, crap.
Delivery, good evening. Shamrock 4 Lima Kilo at stand 804 with information Yankee request clearance to Dublin.
1 second while I grab the paperwork.
Whoa.
Lisbon delivery, good morning. Version 35 Tango, stand 505 with information.
What the fuck?
Look at the situation they got me facing. I can't live a normal life. I was raised by the state, so I gotta be down with the hood.
Just as I love the Weird Al Yankovic version of this song, I have heard it. It is a bit of a classic.
With money on my mind, got my tin in my hand and a gleam in my eye. I'm a loped out gangster, set tripping banker, and my homies is down, so don't arouse my anger. Fool, death ain't nothing but a heartbeat away. I'm living life.
Someone in their bathtub again. I hope not.
I'm 23 now, but will I live to see 24? The way things is going, I don't know.
David says Loganair announced today that they are opening a new base at Southampton. Millions of Tunnocks caramel wafers are heading to the south coast soon. Not only that, they also announced that they were doing flights to Manchester from Exeter, I believe. Heard that on the news today. This is where I'm hoping I don't look like an idiot, because I'm pretty sure I heard that on the news. Thank you, Gemma, for clarifying. I was like, oh. So yes, Loganair, if you want to fly on the Embraer, now have the option to fly from Exeter to Manchester.
Portugal 559 at gate 116 request IFR clearance to Brussels. Information Tango is current, clear to Brussels via the Axis 1 November departure, then a filed, departure runway 02, initial climb 5000, departure on 125.13, squawk 2314, Air Portugal 559.
Air Portugal 559er, read back correct. Contact ground on 121.755 when ready.
Contact ground on 121.755. I'm Portugal 55 back.
You can fly the TAS when it's next on to... I wouldn't need to fly. I wouldn't even need to fly. Because first of all, when I get to Manchester, how am I going to get to Blackpool? I may as well drive. I'll fly to Manchester if I need like if I want like a day up there or a weekend up there sort of thing. Then I'll fly up. Train. Oh, it just seems like too much effort. I'll drive. It's easier and probably cheaper. Weirdly. But it's one to consider if I just want to go on an Embraer. Right, are we done? Are we done? Oh, boys and girls, we're done. Let's go for it. Absolutely insane in the membrane. Lisbon ground, a very good evening to you. Air Portugal 1689 is ready for pushback and engine start. I'm going in the brain.
Air Portugal 1689, Lisbon ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face south.
Pushback and engine start approved, face south, Air Portugal 1689. Alright, short flight over to Madeira tonight. I figured would give us something quite fascinating to do, and I feel like this is it. And after what John Brand said, this could get a little tasty. Darren Starling
Departure checks completed. Bypass being certain.
says, why aren't we moving yet? We're moving at hyperspeed. We've already done 4 sectors, which means we've gone to Madeira and back, and then to Madeira, then back, and then to Madeira and back, and then to Madeira and back. So technically, 8 sectors. Double the amount of work. I think you just blinked and you missed. I think you blinked and you missed it. And it's a short flight. I ain't bothered. 521 nautical miles is what we're looking at this evening. Insane in the brain. Right, here we go.
Air Portugal 559.
Just making sure the doors were shut. Just fine.
We are ready for pushback and start.
Air Portugal 559er, Lisbon ground, pushback and start approved, face south.
Pushback and start approved, face south, Air Portugal 559.
Just nosying here. So that's the runway there, isn't it? So
we are ready for
that's fine.
pushback
So
and
we
start.
can keep our push to there, and then we will just push it back to about there. Cool. Alright, here we go then. Push and engine start. Let's go.
Exiting from editing mode. Please wait.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at wheel.
Separate tiller. Something to do with this. I've worked out something with the A350 the other day. Something to do with this. I'm going to check it when we're moving.
Captain, the cabin is ready for departure. All checks are complete, and we're good to go.
There's a button that you press on the 350 that stops you from moving the stick that way. And so you can twist. On the 330neo, you have to do the same thing. So I just wonder if that button This one here changes that. I'm going to nosy at that in a moment's time. So let's focus on getting the airplane started. So engine 2 can go on. Alejandro is currently given the safety briefing, which is absolutely fine. Carl says 2-0 to Newport, and it is 2-0. 2-0. Fucking 2-0. Suck on those eggs. 2-0. Up the county. Jills are going down. Jills are going down. Fuck off. Fucking suck on them eggs.
This is Skyhawk 3 Alpha Zulu, holding position at gate 235, departing runway 34 left. Clear to Narita after departure, flight radar vectors 2, land V, then as filed, departure runway 27 left, initial climb altitude 6,000 feet, departure on 124.355. Squawk 3731, thank you. Skyhawk 3 Alpha Zulu.
Waiting your confirmation.
Skyhawk 3 Alpha Zulu, read that correct.
Cockpit to
Roger
ground.
that, Skyhawk
We
3
have a
Alpha
good
Zulu.
engine start. You can disconnect.
Fucking suck it. 2-0 Newport. Bad day for a Gills fan. Every day is a bad day for a Gills fan.
Unlocking gear.
So this should be fascinating. I'm looking forward to this.
Bypass in removed.
Flight attendants, please prepare to take off.
Left is clear, right is clear.
Cool. Bright taxi lights, which are fine. Go ahead and request our taxi, because then we'll be cleared on the ground shortly. Lisbon ground, Air Portugal 1689, ready for taxi to runway 02.
Air Portugal 1689. Taxi to runway 02 via Juliet, Mike 3, Mike 4.
Taxi to runway 02 via Juliet, Mike 3, Mike 4, Air Portugal 1689. Job done. Right, go. Alejandro, can we make sure the doors are cross-checked and armed, please?
Cabin crew, all doors in flight and cross-check. We're all set, Captain Tom.
And just like that. This is why Alejandro is known as Mr. Efficiency. Okay, so I'm going to get the aircraft moving. I'm just going to test it on the tablet. Okay, so we're moving. So I'm going to twist the stick. You'll see that I'm turning right. We're not moving at all, apart from that little bit there. Whoa! But that's interesting. What we don't have. Ooh. Okay. Quick pause for the cause. We've not got any movement. There's not to do with the piloting. Does it need to be off? Oh, good lord. Oh, good lord. Okay. What's going on here then? Because now I'm feeling like I've not done something. We should be able to turn. Use. Oh, good lord, no. Okay, so I'm turning the stick right and we're moving left. Oh no. Don't say this plane is non-usable. Not again. Fuck me. When was that ever a thing to turn that on? Is that why? Don't tell me that's why. Nope. We've got no turn. But the rudder is moving. Oh, hang on. Fuck me. Stay calm, folks. It's fine.
Phoenix 2136, understood.
Oh, good lord, no. We do not. Why do we not?
Jet 2136, Lisbon ground taxi to parking at your discretion. Good day.
Okay, let me try something else here. I feel like there is something. Need to bind the twist grip with the nose wheel steering function. Really? I didn't think you. I thought you just jumped straight into it. No, is it because of the update that they've swapped it? Is it not the same as fly-by-wire cockpit? We need to turn on a certain on. I don't know. I don't know. Help! In the controls. Oh, God. I didn't think you had to do this. So what would it be? Nose? Okay. Nose wheel steering axis. The fuck does that... So, does that not just do it for one way, though? That just seems weird. I've never had to do that. Oh. Oh, fuck me. No, don't press that. Jesus. Ne? Okay. Try again. Surely not. What? No, even the nose wheel steering. Oh my fuck. Look at how late the steering is. So hold on. So if we gotta do... Surely not. Because I've never had to do this. So what would it be like? What? I don't know. Like, I've never had to do it. Normally I could just use the nope, because this is really bizarre. I mean, look, you can see it's moving to the left before moving to the right. Really weird, really strange.
Beeline 1650. Can I get confirmation on that gate number, please?
Because normally with the
Beeline 1650,
look,
taxi to terminal
see that?
1144 via Hotel 4, Uniform 4, Alpha 5, Alpha 4. Have a good day.
You see how it shifts to the left before moving to the right? Should be able to move it with the ailerons, but you can't. And I've always known this airplane to do that. Because look, I'm turning it to the left, to the right, sorry, and it's shifting to the left. It's almost like it's reverse. This is really, really fucking weird. But then there was just a setting that you turned on. Sorry for breaking the immersion. Do I turn that off? Is it that? I feel like it's the rudder. So now if I turn right, really weird. I've never had to. So yeah, now we're moving. Look, comfortably.
Air Portugal 1689. Contact tower on 118.105. So long.
That is bizarre. I've never, in all the times I've been playing the flight sim, I've never had to assign a nose steering thingy. Very, very odd. That is so strange. Bizarre. Okay, right. Flaps are set to 1, which is fine. Sorry for the massive delay here. Contact tower on 118.105, Air Portugal, 1689. So weird. So weird. So weird. So weird. Right, we're pretty much here anyway, so we'll get going. I must remind myself to turn it on afterwards. Lisbon Tower, good evening. Air Portugal 1689 at runway 02, ready for takeoff. If we're quick, we can turn and burn it.
Air Portugal 1689, Lisbon Tower, runway 02, wind 030 at 6, cleared for takeoff.
Right, turn and burn, let's go. Clear for takeoff, runway 02, Air Portugal 1689. If we're quick. Right, turn and burn, here we go. Enjoy the sounds of the A330. Look at that, look, how weird is that? I've never had to use that before. But at least it's working, I've not had to give up, so we're all good. See, a little bit of perseverance. A little bit of calming thinking. We're all good. Lewis, that button I pressed before doing anything, and for some reason didn't work. But this seems to work at the moment, so we'll keep it as he is. Right, here we go then. Yeah, we should probably get going. Right, 50%. Time to toga that bitch. Here we go. I know what I didn't do. Amateur. Didn't put the takeoff speed in. Never mind. Okay, and reload Tate. Positive climb. Gear up.
Air Portugal 1689, contact departure on 125.13.
Interesting. You don't seem to have function of an auto throttle type thing. Huh. Contact departure on 125.13. Air Portugal 1689. Here he is from the outside. So it's my first time flying this since the update. Just wondering why we can't seem to... Oh, there we go. We can now. Bizarre. Bizarre. Right, let's contact departure. Lisbon departure. Good evening, Air Portugal 1689 with you. Climbing to 4,000.
Air Portugal 1689, Lisbon identified. Cleared direct Espachel. Climb flight level 220.
Climb and maintain flight level 200. 220. Air Portugal 1689. John, I do not know. I don't have room for that sort of thing. But we've worked it out. We're all good. We're all sorted. For now, at least. Looking good. I'll tell you that. I'm not quite sure what the update included. I did watch a stream on it. It was updated about a month or so ago. Definitely feels a lot better. Let's get the flaps up now, get the aircraft powering. Oh, John. That's what I was saying. I was like, I don't ever recall having to use that because I don't have the pedals stuff. I don't think I mentioned the pedals, so that might be my fault, that. For not saying anything. Lewis says, well, I'm done with pancakes, had 4 and now can't move. Didn't even have it in my... Didn't even have it in me to move my fork. Good lad.
Air Portugal 1689, climb flight level 250.
Climb flight level 250, Air Portugal 1689.
Iberia 311.
Do I need to get rid of that? Right, sorry.
Iberia 3111, climb and maintain flight level 170.
We'll just undo what John told me to do. Excuse me. Must admit though, I have noticed a bit of a difference with this. Definitely noticed a difference. Lewis is now regretting his food choices in life. There's probably a few things you're regretting in life right now. Yeah, no, I don't have the pedals. No. It's in the brain. Right, powering through. Here we go. Landing lights can go off. Also, our nav light's gone off. I don't know. I tell you, there's just something. I don't know if the model looks a bit different. Our aircraft is quite dirty today. This is a delivery that I downloaded for it. It was quite dirty, but no cabin, which is fine. Yeah, just something about it. Something about it. Still prefer the Headwind version to the Latin VFR though. Miles ahead.
Blue Max 5904, Lisbon approach, climb and maintain flight level 220. Max 594. Air Portugal 1689, climb flight level 290.
Climb flight level 290, Air Portugal 1689. Continuing with the tunes. Carl's not heard this song in years. Beautiful 330 Neo. So yeah, oddly enough, I logged on this evening and was like, well, I must very clearly have this livery for the 330 Neo. Turns out I didn't. Fuck knows where I went, but I'm pretty certain I had it. And I didn't. And so I had to re-download it, which is why we were running a little bit late this evening, so apologies about that. But this aeroplane will get us to Madeira very, very quickly. So it might be a bit of a short stream, so apologies. But otherwise, next time I'm back with you Thursday on the CRJ. US Airways. I'm thinking the newer, well, the older, the last colour scheme. For that one.
Air Portugal 1689, climb flight level 330.
Climb flight level 330, Air Portugal 1689. Friday we got Frankfurt. Still climbing at 2,000 feet per minute. Try and get up to cruise as quick as we can. So yeah, so we are, because we are gaining some speed. You'll see in the bar above me, just here at the top, the arrival time is reducing significantly, and is continuing to reduce. Gotta keep pausing after 2 songs. You know what it's like. John says that type livery is one of the nicest on any planes. I think so. I prefer that older one personally, but I mean, it's just... I don't think it's offensive. I think it's quite nice. Looks alright. And yeah, we were saying earlier about the Gillingham game. It is 3-0. So yes, unlucky.
Air Portugal 1689, climb flight level 380.
Negative. Can Air Portugal 1689 climb to flight level 350 for cruise, please? That'd be our ideal cruising speed. Cruising altitude, sorry.
Air Portugal 1689, climb flight level 350.
Good. Thank you very much. Climb to flight level 350, Air Portugal 1689. So yes, we're back on CRJ Thursday, Frankfurt Friday, Saturday 767-300.
Air Portugal 1689, maintain flight level 350.
Maintain flight level 350, Air Portugal 1689. So busy week, and then I don't mind it so much. I like to entertain you. Supposedly. Oh dear. So not bad. There's the moon right there. So it's sort of shining on our aeroplane a little bit. This is why we can see the aircraft.
Air Portugal 1689, climb flight level 390.
Negative, man. We're not climbing anymore. Negative. Air Portugal 1689, like to hold at flight level 350, please.
Air Portugal 1689, climb flight level 350.
Climbing flight level 350, Air Portugal 1689. Right, beating the algorithm size, what we like. Alright, so, boys and girls, I'd like your opinions on something, please. Would you like to see, not that I'm any good at it, not that I know my shit, because I don't, Train Sim World 5. Bearing in mind, I won't play it often, and I won't play it much. So it's entirely down to whether there's enjoyment out of it, there's content that would be like to be paid for it. So it's like, I've got to try and sort of maintain some sort of like scheduling thing here, because I don't want one thing falling into back of the queue type thing. So at the moment, my main priority is to stick with Flight Sim and bring back some of the normal shows that we've been doing, like, you know, the Battle of the Liveries, the quiz, etc., etc. But I also don't want to give myself too much. So I'd like some opinions, please. What I don't want to do is fall back into a thing where I'm giving myself too much to do and I'm burning myself out. At the end of the day, there's more to life than YouTube. Right? There's more to life than YouTube. So I'm trying not to give myself too much to do. Obviously, there's like, obviously your games nights and everything else, and there's going to be like this new simulator game, which I will reveal at some stage. I'll do it at some point this week. So if you want to get involved and buy it, or whatever else, like, you will have to buy it. It's a very simple thing. It's a multiplayer simulator thing. I think it'd be great fun. Got a couple of people already involved in it, which is fine. I just want opinions. Because what I don't want is me to just stick with the flight sim and people go, what about this? 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 And I'm like, I haven't got any interest in it. So, for example, the other thing I've been looking into is that the Formula 1 manager type thing again. I don't know what people think about that, because I actually quite enjoyed that. But I need to... Like I said, one thing I don't want to do, especially with how my life is going at the moment, I don't want to burn myself out. It's the worst thing I can do right now.
Thank you. 0511 Type C, would it be possible to have a direct to call to Oscar Romeo Tango Uniform Golf? Thank you.
Your room from 1153, direct to Ortog approved.
Okay. So therefore I put it to you. If we were to restart or redo the F1 stuff, like the F1 manager, would you want to see it? I don't know how often it would be, because again, like I said, I don't want to I don't want to give myself too much to do. Okay, so Carl and Gemma would watch it. Would anyone else watch it? So I think we got to a point where we were getting really involved in it and our drivers were doing very well. Then it stopped. So what I'm thinking is, at the moment, to bring it on a Sunday. Do it as a Sunday thing, a nice little thing to do on a Sunday evening sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? Do the F1 manager on actual F1 weekends. It's not a bad shout, to be fair. So Gemma, as the F1 knowledgeable person, is it next week, as in next weekend, not this weekend coming, the following weekend? Is that right? I don't know, you see, I don't know. I just think we had so much fun with the last one that we did with Aston Martin. I think it'd be a lot of fun doing it this time. $13 for $14. Right. Gives me time then. Gives me time. Right. Yeah. Jim, I like the idea. Thank you for that. So if we say And it's on at 4 AM UK time if you fancy watching it. What, on a Sunday? Right, in that case, I'll tell you what I'll do.
Approach Iberia 3111.
I will look into
Flight level 30 for flight level 50.
or I'll have a nosy.
Iberia 3111 Lisbon approach. Not seeing you on radar. Double check 5746. Ident again. Oh, double check. Iberia 3111. Iberia 3111 Lisbon approach. I'm not seeing you on radar. Can you double check squawk 5746 and ident again for me?
I will look into bring in F1 Manager 2024 because I think the 2024 is the latest one that's out. I will bring 2024 to the channel. For next weekend.
Air Portugal 1689. Contact Lisbon on 119.555.
So on a Sunday we'll do what we usually did, which was like one race per stream, but do the qualifying and the actual race itself. Does that sound fair? That way it's less stressful, don't need to do a great deal. And then every time there's a race weekend, we'll do us on a Sunday. We'll do one of the races. How does that sound?
Royal Emirate 982.
Turkish 1756, Lisbon departure identified. Climb flight level 200.
Oh, hold on a sec. We've already played 2 songs. I don't want to play more just yet. I want to break the algorithm. Cool. Alright, so sounds good. What I want to do, just very quickly, why is it expensive on there? So what you can do as well is apparently you can create your own team on it. So you can customize the origin, the livery, logo, racing suits. I don't know. I think that'd be quite interesting. Seems to be more expensive on Steam though. It is in CD keys. Right, I'll tell you what I will do as well, just whilst I'm here. I'm going to put a link in the chat. For those that are interested, give this a look, please. This is the new Sim. Is it not on Game Pass? I don't have the Xbox Game Pass. And to be quite honest, I refuse to pay for it because I don't use it. In the link coming, in the chat now, is the link to the new game that we are bringing.
Air Portugal 1689. Contact Lisbon on 119.555.
On a Saturday night.
Iberia 310.
Potentially.
Traffic at your 12 o'clock 5 miles. At flight level 4,000 feet. Type unknown.
Carl, I don't remember.
3108. Contact Lisbon Tower on
But the link in the chat at the moment is the new sim that we are going to be bringing to you. Looked at it, have a look at the video, have a look at the trailer. I think it's going to be great fun.
Iberia 3108. Negative squawk.
If you're interested,
3223.
you've got a little bit of money to burn. It's only like 12 quid. You want to get involved, it'd be so much fun. Let me know. Contact Lisbon on 119.555, Air Portugal 1689. Oh fuck me, what's happened to my list? Correct, Carl, yes. We'll work as a team. And it can go wrong. It can go very wrong. Lisbon, good evening. Air Portugal 1689. With you, flight level 350.
Air Portugal 1689, Lisbon Center identified. Good evening.
Gemma, if you're interested in it, we'll happily wait. So there's going to be lots of different things to do. First thing for me to do is to get the F1 stuff, and I think we can create a team and we'll do like a channel team. Does that sound like an idea? I think that'd be quite interesting. Work our way from the bottom, like a road to glory type thing. Well, either way, we can still do it without Gemma, and Gemma can join in when she's back. Just depends on who's who's up for it. Like, I really want to do it. Don't wait for me then. I know, it's all good. It's all good. So we will do, because again I won't be doing a great deal on a Sunday anyway, so we'll do something a little bit different on a Sunday. F1 Manager returns. I'm looking forward to that. Just hoping I've got the room for it. If not, I will make room by getting a new hard drive. That's next on my list. Things to do for the PC: get a new hard drive. And preferably a bigger one. No, so Carl, essentially what you do is, as a team, you work to try and fulfill some orders, and you have to try and boost your popularity and make money so you can order things. So you can order your food items depending on what level you are. And then you have your drive-thrus and everything else. You just got to try and... the best way to describe it is there's a video you can watch from a channel called Neebs Gaming. They play it, and it's the best way to sort of understand how the game works. So if you imagine like walking into a McDonald's, and you've got like your front counter staff, people in the back preparing burgers, fries, the lot. You have to have people managing the stations in order for it to work. But if you don't have enough of you, you can hire people like a computer that will help you out. Hopefully that makes sense. If you're enjoying the stream so far, do feel free to hit the like button. It does help the channel out immensely. One of many ways you can support the channel out this evening.
1689, Lisbon Center. Expect the Raku 1 Papa arrival. I'll have you descending in about 20 minutes.
20 minutes until descent, goodness me. Expect the Raku 1 Papa arrival. We'll be expecting descent in about 20 minutes, but we'll call if we want it any sooner. Air Portugal, 1689. Carl, what I'll do is I'll send you a video. It's an hour and it's about an hour and a half long, but you don't have got to watch it all. They'll give you a good rundown to what the game entails. So yes, the plenty to look forward to coming up in the next couple of weeks. We'll try and revamp it a little bit. Are there any big VATSIM events coming up again? Let's have a look. Should be able to see all the way up till Friday. Tomorrow, no. Dubai. Dubai's on Thursday. By the looks of it. Dubai and Bahrain. Friday's looking very busy. Yeah, Friday's looking very, very busy. So you got Bucharest, Riga, Vilnius, Istanbul, Hanover, Frankfurt, Paris. Most of the Slovakian airports. It's looking busy. Yeah, so Friday night's Frankfurt stream might be quite a busy one. And of course, we'll be seeing a lot of the 350s. Yeah, so I think it should be a busy one on Friday. Plenty of 350 action, I would think. have a nosy because Rome is on tonight. So I'm just going to have a quick look and see what Rome is like on a Tuesday. Okay, busy. Okay. Lots of ITA aircraft. Yeah, lots of ITA 320s, ITA 350s. Yeah. Lots of departures to Zurich tonight as well. Is Zurich busy? Oh fuck yes it is. Good lord. Don't even think there's an event on that. Lots of 350s though, as you can imagine. Jim says lots of ITAs at Rome. Who'd have thought it? Thank you. Thanks for that. Lewis says, question for you, Tom, A350 or A380 for the sim? I think hands down the 350. I haven't flown the 380 for ages, so I'm quite glad it was free because I've not paid for it. Like it was a free release. But I would say hands down 350. It's just a beautiful airplane. Ah, you chose. Oh, okay. Why 380? Jim says you're welcome. Anytime. That's like pretty much saying, oh, loads of British Airways at Heathrow. Can always count on you, Jim. Always count on you. So we're half an hour out from the famous approach. Doing it in a 330. It's going to be going to be interesting. Just love how it handles and it feels a heavy aircraft to fly. I haven't flown it for ages, to be fair. Might do it next week. Do a short flight next week. You've been doing LHR to Amsterdam, very nice. All I've been doing is keeping an eye out for brand new liveries for the A350. That is legit all I've been doing. Oh god, no. Oh god, no. Okay, still no Ryanair. Oh, I don't know how I feel about that. Oh. I think that's done really... Oh god, no. So someone's trying to put the chrome livery on the 350. It does not look good. Oh, Jesus, even that looks horrendous. Show it. Okay, right, hang on. Hold the phone. Right, so... Someone's done a terrible job at it. I don't think you're ready for that. Oh dear. There's plenty wrong with it. The livery isn't perfect. The attempt at it is dreadful. The other one. What in the actual fuck? I know. It's a terrible attempt. The other one. Is it by the same person? Yeah, it is. This person should not be allowed to make liveries. It just doesn't look good. However, fear not, because I found a fictitious livery that does look good. Hmm? I think that's alright now. So a couple of people have done a few liveries that are fictitious. For example, I mean, this might just be my favourite. Look how good that looks. That looks fucking insane. I'll show a couple more before we descend. There's this one. Lisbon Centre, Air Portugal 1689 would like to begin our descent into Madeira, please. What do you mean no one's listening? Centre, evening, Air Portugal 1689 would like to begin our descent into Madeira, please.
Air Portugal 1689, Santa Maria radar cleared. Raku 1 Papa arrival into Madeira.
Cleared Raku 1 Papa arrival into Madeira. Also requesting descent to flight level 4,000. Altitude 4,000 feet. Portugal 1689.
Air Portugal 1689, descent altitude 4,000. Portugal 1689, contact Lisbon Center on 131.13.
Contact Lisbon Center on 131.13, Air Portugal 1689. Alright, beginning of descent. I'll show you one or two more fictional ones. This one I really like. Garuda Indonesia's subsidiary. Done it just. That is it. That's, I like that. I like that a lot.
Golf Alpha Whiskey India Yankee request IFA clearance.
Oh, you're not ready for this.
Clear to Madeira while appealing 1 November departure. Then is filed departure runway 36, initial climb 9,000 feet. Departure 124.85, squawk 3511, Golf India Yankee.
I think that is fucking stunning.
Air Portugal 1689, contact Lisbon Center on 131.13.
Oh, still didn't do that. Lisbon Centre, good evening. Air Portugal 1689 is with you. Flight level 290, descending 4,000.
Air Portugal 1689, Lisbon Center identified. Good evening.
I like that. I'll see if there's any more just while we're descending. One more. Yeah. What could have been? How well does it suit it? Pretty stunning, right? Alright, our descent for Madeira. It turns out we are not the only ones flying there tonight. Quite a few people flying into Madeira. One behind us is a 320neo heading into Madeira from Lisbon. Chap in front of us on Volanta, also going from Lisbon, and in front of him is a flight from Manchester to Madeira, as if you're looking on Volanta. So there you go. If you're enjoying the stream, feel free to leave a like if you haven't done so already. And if you don't want to leave a like on the stream, you can leave a like for the fact that it's not Newport County 3, Gillingham 1. Gillingham getting their fucking asses whooped. And I mean whooped. But either way, if you haven't done so already, do feel free. It does help channel out immensely. We have got about 15 minutes before we are due to arrive. And then we get to tackle the famous approach into Madeira. I can just about make it out on my screen. Plastic fan will be due to move on elsewhere shortly. I'll guarantee it. Who's currently top of the table? Walsall, Bradford. Then you got, okay, so this is the League 2 standings. You got Walsall at the top, Bradford, then Doncaster, then Notts County, Wimbledon, Port Vale, Crewe. Out of those, who do you think he'll go for? Yeah, I've basically supported Bradford my entire life. I've always been a Notts County fan. Ever since I was 17. Yeah, I've always loved Wimbledon. Wimbledon are the team from Milton Keynes, aren't they? Yeah, I'll support them. Yeah. My dad's auntie's cat comes from Port Vale, and I've been a lifelong fan ever since. Never seen so much plastic talk so much shit.
Airframe 067, say requested altitude.
Excuse me, descent altitude to Madeira, please.
I feel my eye twitching.
Central line 325 with you at flight level 341, climbing 360.
So initially descending to 4,000, it gives us enough time to then descend to 2,000, or maybe less than that, to execute the turn that we need. Jim says more plastic in him than Michael Jackson. when he was alive or now?
Air Portugal 1689, Lisbon, cross Palim at altitude 3000, QNH 1012.
Captain Tupperware. Captain Tupperware. That might just be my favourite nickname.
Air Portugal 1689, Lisbon, contact Madeira, approach on 119.605.
Cross Pilum at altitude 2000 and contact Madeira on Madeira approach on 119.605, Air Portugal 1689. That might just be my favourite new nickname. Captain Tupperware. Beating the algorithm tonight.
Just about center, Air Portugal 88 X-ray is descending at flight level 350.
Jesus.
Jet India, Juliet Echo, November Echo, Lisbon Center identified. Good morning. Forget the bath. I think he was in the kitchen. Yeah, that was not great. So what we're going to do is, when we land, we're going to, rather than following the airplane in, we'll watch it from like a spotter's perspective. You know, like we did with Kaitak. So I hope you've enjoyed the throwback of the music. We've beaten the algorithm tonight, which is always good. We can just go to YouTube. Not shutting this one down tonight.
Some throwback tunes for a throwback Tuesday. Every Tuesday is going to be a throwback. Going to try and find some of the popular tunes that were playing back in the day. Some you might hear on the regular. So what we've established tonight is that we are going to be welcoming back, not this weekend, weekend after, the Formula 1 manager. Going to create our own team. I think might be the best option. We've got some lights down here, by the way. Just make out blue lights just here. That is the airport of Porto Santo, which means we are very close to Madeira, and there is cloud, and we know what to do. Madeira approach, good evening. Air Portugal 1689 with you, descending to 2000. Can we get a weather report, please, for Madeira?
Air Portugal 1689, contact Madeira approach on 119.605.
Fuck off, I just did.
Air Portugal 1689, good evening. Descend altitude 2,000 feet. Madeira weather, wind 330 at 7 knots, visibility 6 miles, broken clouds at 1500 feet. Temperature 15 degrees C, dew point 10 degrees C, QNH 1013. Air Portugal 1689, proceed direct MA 563, cleared for the RNAV runway 5 approach.
Yeah, I can't get the weather report. Madeira approach, good evening, Air Portugal 1689 with you, descending 2000.
Air Portugal 1689, Madeira approach identified, good evening.
I fear it might be too late to try and get Jim to give us a weather report. Trying to slow up this approach a little bit now. Arsenal running rampant in the Champions League. Currently beating PSV Eindhoven 7-1.
2,500.
So there we go. There's the island of Madeira. So you can look at our approach here. We're going to be turning left in a second. Currently at 2,000. We're going to hold it at 2,000. And then it's a case of looping round. It is the famous approach into Madeira. Should be an interesting one. So that is literally the runway ahead of us. So we're going all the way round. Carl's looking forward to the landing. I'll be honest, slightly shitting bricks. Always do with this one. So always tend to mess up.
Air Portugal 1689, Madeira approach. Contact Madeira Tower on 124.66.
Contact Madeira Tower on 124.66. Air Portugal 1689. For me, I think I always get the turn a little bit early. I can never do it correctly. So it looks like we've got it pretty much spot on here. So this is a case of managing the altitude. I think ideally we want to be entering the turn about 1,000 feet. Getting it to probably about 500, about here. So we're just going to leave the autopilot on until the very last minute. We want 500 feet around here, I would say. So we can probably program. We can't program it, can we? Because it only goes to 1,000.
Destination LPMA, Cessna 3 Lima November.
Cessna 3 Lima November, basic information service already established to LPMA. Continue on your current heading.
Madeira Tower, good evening. Air Portugal 1689 on downwind for runway 05 approach.
Air Portugal 1689, Madeira Tower, wind 330 at 7, runway 5, cleared to land.
We've already given us clearance. Right, got the that sort of sorted. Clear to land runway 05, Air Portugal 1689. We'll start the recording now, just so we can film the landing. Lewis says, I have to say, I've never done this landing at night. Jim! Jim got it anyway. Right, here we go. Music gone to pause. We're overspeeding at the moment, which is fine. Just bring that speed back.
Lufthansa 24 Mike, contact departure.
Roger, Lufthansa 24 Mike, thank you, goodbye.
Lufthansa 24 Mike, roger, have a good flight. Contact Lisbon Center on 131.13, goodbye.
Gear can come down. Auto brake on medium.
Studying ESR down to 3.
Speed brakes are armed. Right, landing predictions then, folks. And this is why you don't do it at night, because you can't see fucking anything. Right, 1,000 feet. At 500 will take over. There's the runway there. So what we'll do is let's take over now. Right, here we go. So we're in control. This is going to be... I'm looking forward to this.
Run over, good evening, 3711. We are on final for runway 223.
Swiss 7777 Madeira Tower, wind 010 at 7. Runway 23, cleared to land.
Runway 23, 3711.
Pull up.
Oh, fucking hell. Whoa, how sensitive. Oh my god.
30, 20, 10, 10, 5.
Yeah, fucking slam that fucker. I don't give a shit. What the fuck? Whoa. I did not give a shit about that landing. Still technically a legal landing. Mate. Something feels very off with this aeroplane.
Air Portugal 1689, welcome to Madeira. Taxi to A19er via Bravo. Alpha, monitor this frequency.
Don't know about a welcome. New pants, please.
Madeira Tower, Lufthansa 25, correction 24 Mike, Airbus A320 at gate Alpha 9er, with information uniform, requesting IFR clearance to Frankfurt.
There is a noticeable difference between
Bravo Mike Madeira Tower information uniform is correct. Clear to Frankfurt via the Digu 1W departure then as filed. Climb and maintain 13,000, departure on 119.605, squawk 1454.
Clear to Frankfurt via the Digu 1 Whiskey departure then as filed. We'll climb and maintain 13,000, departure on 119.
Something felt very off. Very, very off.
Squawk 1454, Lufthansa 24 Mike.
I don't know if the update has sort of ruined it, because normally it's actually not too bad to land. Normally, that was horrific. That was horrific to fly, and horrific to try and land. Something very off with it. Don't know. Shame. Shame. You could see as I'm sort of trying to maneuver it, it's just all over the place. Big shame. Big shame. The controlling of the aircraft has gone wrong. You could see it was like that. Like very sensitive. Shame. Shame. Because it was a good aircraft to fly before. Not so much now. Thanks for the welcome. We'll text to Alpha 19 via Bravo Alpha and monitor this frequency, Air Portugal 1689. Yeah, shame. Disappointed with that. Belanta has it down better.
Air Portugal 1689, taxi to A19er via Bravo Alpha. Monitor this frequency.
Yeah. Disappointed. You can see it on my face. I've spoken very highly about this aeroplane. Always claimed it to be better than the Latin VFR one. I don't think I can do that now. And it honestly pains me to say it. Big shame. I don't know what they've done to it. You'll see it on the replay, it's so sensitive to that. Gutted. Absolutely gutted over that. I know you probably shouldn't be too disappointed by it, but I am. Massively disappointed. Because in a weird way, quite looking forward to using this plane. Don't think I'll be using it again. That sucks to say that. Absolutely sucks to say that. Ah, what a shame.
Madeira Tower, Shamrock 909 with information in India, Airbus A330-900 request IFR clearance to Tenerife, please.
Give me 1 second for that clearance.
Madeira Tower, Shamrock 909, still waiting for clearance.
I'm working on that clearance. Stand by.
Yeah, I've got it. I've got nothing to say about it. Really disappointing. I don't often get disappointed like this. But I am. And that is a real shame. And I'm pulling faces because it's just the sheer disappointment. In my face should sort of should say it all. I'll keep saying it. What a shame. What a shame. Hour and 24 today. 3:20 according to Volanta, which is better than the 4:45 that we got in the sim. But I can't. Yeah, shame. Gonna have to put it into the delete list, I think. It's not so much the airport, Gemma. It's the feel of the aeroplane is so different to how it was before the update. It just seems like it's unflyable, and I hate that because before we've done flights with this before. With when was the last time we used it? Can't remember, and it didn't feel this bad. When was the last time we used this? Yeah, there you go. Massive difference. We used it on Taiwan to Fukuoka. Is it still on there? Yeah, there's the difference, look. 145 for the Starlux, and that was relatively simple to fly. Then you update it and it just becomes, well, it becomes what it was. So we could have been at any airport and I still think it would fly like shit, and that annoys me more than anything because it was a good aeroplane to fly. Never mind, right. On that disappointing note, we'll end it there. Let's take everything off screen. I say normally landing into Madeira absolutely fine. Don't have too many issues really. It's just a shame this. Yeah, I'll stop going on about it. But yeah, massively disappointing end to the stream. No stream tomorrow, remember. Back on Thursday, CRJ from US Airways, from Charlotte to Kansas City. So look forward to that one. Have a great Wednesday, everybody. And the new era on the channel begins tonight. Let's have the replay. Back off. Right, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy the replay. I'm going to try and get this camera sorted out into the position that it needs to be in. And I will see you very, very soon. Have a great Wednesday. And a great Thursday, of course. And I will see you for the next one. Look after yourselves and each other. From myself, a very good evening to you all. And a bye-bye for now. Take care.